For this video, I'm going to go through the different activities you can do for your final book talk project. I call this activity tic-tac-toe. This is a list or chart of all of the activities you have to choose from. You'll see the same chart in the classroom. Now, in the center is something called journey map. Everyone has to do the journey map. But to complete your assignment, you must win tic-tac-toe, which means you have to do 3 activities in a row, including the journey map. So diagonal, across, or up or down. I'm going to go through each one of these activities in this video. So first, let's talk about the journey map. The journey map was outlined in your book talk package, where you were to choose one character, hopefully your protagonist, and follow them through their development throughout the story. For this video, we're using the story, The Three Little Pigs, and so you can see here, he goes to the first house, the second house, the third house, he ends up in a boiling pot of water, and then there's the 3 little pigs at the end. For your journey map, you're going to take your main character and talk about the different transitions they went through, maybe different things they experienced, challenges, people they met, and pretty much map out their journey through the text. Make it creative, add some pictures, add explanations about each place and why it's significant and why you put it on your map. Alright, so another choice is poetry or monologue. For poetry, you're writing these things in role. You can use any poetry form that you want. You need to do a minimum of 6 poems and you need to illustrate at least 3 of them. For monologue, they're also written in the voice of one of your characters. You need to do 2 monologues, and it should be of a significant event. So, for example, for here, I did the wolf, when he's standing at the door trying to get in, or the pig on the other side of the door, what he's thinking about while the wolf is there. Another choice is a character blog or website. For this, you're actually going to have to create a blog or website online. So if you don't know how to do this, or if you're not permitted to do this, this might not be an option for you. But you'd create your blog or your website pretending to be your main character. And you would have articles and pages that would link to what your character has gone through or what your character might be interested in. So for example, I have Pig Life, and some of the articles would be reno ideas, because they build different houses, self-defense classes, how to defend yourself against a wolf, and an autobiography page. And for wolf woes, recipes, hairstyle tips, and again, a bio page. Another activity is a newspaper front page. This newspaper front page should represent a significant event in the text. A moment of great conflict or a resolution, when 2 characters meet, when your character has his transition or her transition. It should be a significant event in the text. So I put when wolves attack and different articles. There should be illustrations. It should look like an actual newspaper front page. Another is a sociogram, and yes, this is a wolf. This is an activity that we've done for other books, where you take a main character and you identify the different relationships, whether they're positive, whether they're negative, what role the different characters play in your protagonist's life, and you explain why you chose them and their significance to your character or their development. Another is create a model. This is where you will physically create a symbol that or an object that represents an important moment in the text. So for me, I decided to represent that moment where the wolf is on one side of the door and the pig is on the other. So my model would have a physical door, either made out of wood or clay or something else, and I would have something that represented the wolf and something that represented the pig to show that this was a significant moment in my text. I also could have chosen the pot of boiling water and have the wolf inside of it to show the resolution. So you need to choose a moment or an object that represents something from your text. Then there's a promo video. This is using technology where you're creating like a movie trailer or a commercial for your text. And next is a children's book or a graphic novel. So you should pay attention, you're taking your text and you're putting it down to only pictures for a graphic novel, or a younger language, and you're focusing on those main events. Think about our photo narratives, where we talk, you take out the main parts and illustrate those, and then describe what's happening with simple sentences. You need to pay attention to your vocabulary and the detail in your pictures. And then a CD cover. You need to design the front and back of a CD cover. The front should have a visual representation of the main theme of the text. So I put the wolf blowing, huffing and puffing, and the 3 little pigs in front of their 3 homes. On the back of the CD, you would list 10 songs that you think would be connected to your text. So I chose Our House, He Ain't Heavy, He's My Brother, and then my last song would be Shake It Off. And then for inside the CD, you would create liner notes where you would explain why you chose each song. So Shake It Off, I chose because the pigs, the first little pig shook it off that the wolf blew down his house and he went to the second house to live with his brother. So you need to explain those significance. We will talk more about this more in class, but this is how you play Book Talk Tic Tac Toe.